Welcome everyone to a brand new Pokemon Go video. I am so excited for a brand new adventure today, and we're going to be getting up to loads of stuff and talking about loads of stuff. There's been some new Pokemon confirmed for Sun and Moon, which is the next full-on Pokemon adventure game that will be out in November this year, which is really exciting. We're also going to be discussing items in the game that some of you guys have been tweeting me about, messaging me about, including a 100-kilometer X, which could include special Pokemon. Are they real? Are they fake? What's going on with that? On top of that, I'm not quite ready for today's episode. I mean, I'm liking what I'm wearing, I'm feeling good, but it's not quite what we want for a brand new Pokemon Go episode. So, there we go. That is a load better. Check out this awesome new t-shirt from the guys at Insert Coin Clothing. Claire hooked me up with all of these. I'll show you guys all of them because they're amazing. We've got an awesome Kanto hoodie, Charmander t-shirt that's mine, Squirtle's is Claire, but secretly I'm kind of wishing this was mine because I love blue, I love Squirtle. And then we've also both got an awesome Snorlax 3/4 sleeve shirt as well. They're all awesome. Now, I don't think they're actually quite out yet. You may have seen me post a picture of this on Instagram and wondered if you can get them yet. So we've got early access to all of these, which is awesome. I know you guys love all my hats, so I thought I'd show you guys these new t-shirts as well. Now, on top of that, you guys may remember last episode, I bought Claire and I all of these Game Boy Pokemon games. Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to play them yet. The reason really is the fact that we're addicted to Destiny and any of our spare time is to spend playing Destiny. But, Claire, how excited are you to start playing the Pokemon games?
I want to play them again so much. Which ones did you get again?
I got Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but those aren't the ones you're interested in. We're interested in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Who's going to play?
I'm Fire Red, I'm always Fire Red.
Okay, I'll play Leaf Green.
Honestly, it's going to be amazing. So when we do start playing, guys, we'll keep you updated on Twitter, let you know how our squad's going, but it's going to be amazing.
I want an Eevee in my squad.
Yo, I want an Eevee as well. I'm going to get the best Eevee, guys. Yeah. But I'm sure you guys want to check in on my Pokemon Go journey, so let's sit down in the Pokemon Go headquarters, which Oliver's currently controlling right now, and see how we're doing. So, just as I boot up Pokemon Go, there's an Eevee nearby. I want to go out and catch it, but I got to update you guys on how we are doing. Now, first of all, you guys may be wondering, Ali, why aren't there as many Pokemon Go videos as I want on your channel? Trust me, I wish I could be making more, and I've still got video ideas, but at the moment, I'm getting close to completing my Pokedex, and we're still waiting for more updates. You know what I mean? I still want new things to cover, new things to do. We're still waiting on trading, breeding, Generation 2. The list goes on, and unfortunately, Niantic, the guys that developed the app, haven't really done much apart from the release of the Pokemon Go Plus device recently in the buddy system in terms of updating the app. And on top of that, San Francisco still are the only place in the world, I believe, to have the new updated tracking feature for finding Pokemon. No one else in the world has it. I don't understand that. So hopefully at some point that will come out. The updates will start coming. Generation 2 will start coming, which fingers crossed I really want because I adore all the Pokemon in Generation 2. So stay tuned, guys. I'm still absolutely loving it. There's just not quite as much to do anymore, unfortunately. But let's check in, first of all, on little Easter, who has now traveled 53.1 kilometers on my shoulder, which I think is fairly impressive. Some of you guys, to be fair, have shown me screenshots of over 100 kilometers walked with your Magikarps, your Charmanders, and we're actually getting fairly close to the level 30 rank, which means that all the wild Pokemon from that point onwards will be capped out on the maximum they could possibly appear CP-wise. After that, from 30 to 40, you simply are leveling up to increase Pokemon CP through powering up. So in about 1.5 levels time, we'll be at 30, which is very exciting. And we're about halfway through 28 at the moment, and I'm still sitting on loads of evolutions. Check this out. 761 Pidgey candies, 500 Weedle candies, another Pidgey. Like, I'm just embracing the fact that I'm gonna have to sit down for probably like an hour or so, non-stop evolving, and I'm just gonna do an epic XP evolution session at some point and see how much I can get in one go. It'll be crazy. It will be a lot of hitting evolve, but it'll happen soon, and it will definitely help us get to that 29 rank. In terms of wild Pokemon captures, for whatever reason, Squirtle to me seems to be the one that appears the most out in the wild. I caught a 12 CP Squirtle, very cute. I then caught, through actually the Pokemon Go Plus device, a Coughing with 82% IV, which is pretty damn good, and then another Squirtle on top of that. So those 3 Pokemon in a row were really great captures, and we need those candies. Now, if you guys haven't seen it already, my Pokemon Go Plus device caught me a wild Lapras, one of the greatest, if not the greatest Pokemon Go Plus capture ever. However, it also caught me this beast, a 1180 Pidgeot with a single Pokeball throw from the Pokemon Go Plus device, also with the Hurricane moveset, so I thought that was really impressive. In terms of eggs, and this is a great time to check it, we're at 3.3 kilometers in all the 5Ks, and we're sitting on 3 10Ks, which I can't lie, I think we could start the incubation process later today, potentially. So I'm going to put all of these 2K eggs in their little incubators as well, because it will almost sync up potentially all 6 of those egg hatchings at once, which will be epic. Now, being a bit sneaky, I haven't showed you guys some of the Pokemon on my recent list because I hatched, I think it was 5K eggs in a row, just as I was actually going to the dentist, believe it or not. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm going to save those egg hatches for a second. We will come back to them because they are unreal and I can't wait to share them with you guys. But first of all, if you guys have been following Pokemon Sun and Moon, the next full Pokemon game to be coming out on 3DS, which I've talked about a little bit because I've got a 3DS that allows you to capture it and basically make videos in it when it comes out, which is awesome. There's been new trailers recently, specifically showing the brand new evolutions, the second stage evolutions for the 3 starting Pokemon. Now, I tweeted all of these out, but I want to know again, right here, right now, which so far of the second stage evolutions for the starters of Pokemon Sun and Moon are you liking the most? Now, I am terrible at pronouncing Pokemon names. We've got Bryony, I think is how you say it, as the water type. We've got Torracat as the fire type. I love that. I think that's probably the starter I'm going to go for. And then Dartrix as the grass type. So 3 awesome evolutions there. And on top of that, it's been confirmed that Mega Evolutions will be returned to the Alola Island for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So Mega Evolutions are back, which is awesome. And also brand new to Sun and Moon is something called Pelago, which is like a paradise with different islands that you can visit where you can get up to loads of different fun things with your Pokemon. And you get to see them like play in different areas, which I love. I love the fact that the Pokemon could follow you in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And you can take these Pokemon, you can feed them different candies, you can set them off in adventures where they go into different caves, and it shows them actually coming back with loads of different stones, evolution stones, which are normally quite rare in the Pokemon games. And there's also an island called Evel Up, where you can actually take them there and you can look after them, give them drinks, you can literally stroke them. As actually Eevee being played with and given candies as well. So there's loads of awesome new additions coming to Sun and Moon, and so far, keeping up with all the trailers, it's looking awesome. So just as I'll keep you guys updated with all the Pokemon Go news, we'll also stay tuned for all the Pokemon Sun and Moon news as well, because I'm so excited to play it. There's going to be a demo coming out just before the full release, so we can give it a little bit of a test play, which should be awesome. Very excited for that. But I mentioned I had those 5-kilometer eggs which hatched recently, which were amazing. I haven't shown you them yet, so let's leave the headquarters for a little bit and just see what those egg hatches were. So I told you guys that when these eggs hatched, I was actually at the dentist, and you guys may be able to put 2 and 2 together if you've been following my Pokemon Go vlogs for a long time now, because when I was very first visiting the dentist, I also went around all the Pokestops and gyms nearby, and had some great captures actually. But after many months of me not actually going around to doing it, I finally have these bad boys. What are these? So these little bad boys right here are called Invisalign retainers or braces, whatever you want to call them. I just want to show them to you guys very quickly because I've now got them in. Can you see that I've got them in? Hopefully not, but the point is I've got to wear them for most of the day, and I'm learning to talk with them in. So if I sound like I'm lisping or I sound like I'm not talking properly, I have to explain it to you guys. Otherwise everyone will be like, Ali, you're not talking properly, and I'm like, I've got braces in. I switch them every 2 weeks. So I've got different molds every 2 weeks, and by the end of the process, my teeth should be nice and straight, which is awesome. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But eggs, Ali, come on, where are the eggs? Okay, who's ready for some fantastic eggs? These hatched literally just as I was entering into the dentist, just as I was about to be called in. I was like, I've got 5 eggs, gotta record this. Egg number 1, my friends, is coming in hot. Oh, okay, it's a Venonat. You know what? We're not really too keen on Venonat. I was actually quite disappointed with that, to be honest with you guys, but we got to appraise it. We appraised all of them right. It's a wonder. Best attribute is attack. It's 15 out of 15, so it could be quite good. Could be quite good, but we want better than that. You know what I mean? Next 5K egg. Oh, what's it gonna be? It's coming out a Ghastly. So good. You know I'm looking for a great IV Ghastly. I was like, yo, what's it gonna be? No, I don't want to evolve it. I need to find out its stats. So praise. It's a wonder. Beautiful. So over 80% attack and defense. Oh, both of them are incredible. I was freaking out so much. I'll show you guys the actual IVs in a second. You can see that I literally wasn't touching the screen. I was talking to her. I was like, I've got an amazing Ghastly IV from an egg. It's finally happened. I've been waiting so long for that. But there's more. That's only 2 out of the 5K eggs, guys. What else are we going to get here That is the question. Oh, Nidoran male. Now that's good because I have 100% IV Nidoran female, but my Nidoran male, a wonder, HP, okay, and it exceeds your calculations at 15 out of 15. Things are looking good so far, some really, really solid egg hatches, but we got 2 more. What's this one? Another Nidoran male, okay. I like that. We're still looking for a great 100% even IV Nidoran male. It's a wonder, HP, again, 15 out of 15. Okay, we'll check the IVs later, as I said. Final egg. All right, final egg. Literally, I'm walking into the dentist right now, walking into my room. Oh, it's an Abra. I need Abra candies. I want Alakazam. What are we saying? Okay, wonder, HP, attack, defense. Oh, it's 100% IV Abra. I was freaking out so much. My dentist was like, you still playing that game? Like, of course I'm still playing that game. So guys, out of all of those eggs, we got a Ghastly with great IVs. We've got Nidoran males and 100% IV Abra. What is life? Now, I promise you guys I showed the IV, so it turned out to be an 86 Venonat, which is okay, but we're not really interested in Venonats. A 93 Ghastly. This guy is definitely going to be my Gengar for sure. Claire's got enough candies now. I've got enough candies now. And potentially tonight or tomorrow night, I think we could go out on a late night Pokemon adventure again for that Gengar. And then the 95% Nidoran male, 84% Nidoran male. So this one's obviously the one I'm going to take through probably to a Nidoking. And 100% IV Abra. Couldn't believe it, couldn't believe it. What an unreal egg hatching session, my friends. And talking about egg hatching, I mentioned the fact that there could be, what, a 100-kilometer egg in Pokemon Go? What is this rubbish flying around? So if you look on screen here, I'm gonna grab some footage of someone hatching a 100-kilometer egg and getting a legendary from it, right? That's insane, a legendary from a 100k egg. As we know, we've only got 2, 5, and 10-kilometer eggs in the game at the moment. I talked about the fact, actually a long time ago, that in the coding of the game, there's potentially an item that could half or at least reduce the distance you got to walk to hatch those eggs, but nothing so far about actual bigger and larger kilometer eggs being in the game. So obviously you're thinking, what, that's crazy, that guy's hatched a Pokemon that hasn't been available yet in a 100-kilometer egg. Well, it's not real. It is definitely fake. There's a lot of hackers out there that can pull any Pokemon they want into the game, can even make up eggs, as we've just seen there as well. And if you see that, it is not real. There's a lot of big videos that blow up where the things they're showing aren't true, including how to get the legendaries. We still don't know that yet. Even thinking about Generation 2, we've got to remember that we don't have the legendaries or Ditto anywhere in the game, so we've still got to work out how they're going to be introduced into Pokemon Go. So these eggs are not real at the moment, guys. However, the 100-kilometer egg may not be real. But if we think back to breeding that I mentioned towards the beginning of the video as something that Niantic wants to bring into Pokemon Go, obviously breeding Pokemon results in eggs that you then hatch into the baby Pokemon or just a low CP version of the Pokemon that you've bred. So if we're going to be getting breeding at some point in the near future, which means we're going to be getting more eggs, there could potentially be different egg kilometers for these breedable Pokemon when they're available in Pokemon Go. But as of yet, we don't know what they are. We don't know the distance. We don't even know how it's going to work. We don't even know when breeding's coming to the game, which is really frustrating. But there could be a potential for different kilometer eggs when breeding's introduced, so stay tuned for that. Now, one question I've been asked ever since starting Pokemon Go videos is, how do I record my episode? What equipment do I use? How do I record a screen? All of that stuff. Well, there is potentially a slight upgrade to how I record my videos coming in the future. So I just wanted to show you guys this because honestly, it's very cool. So this camera right here is how we record all of our videos, and it's got a screen on top of it. So technically you can see yourself right now. I can see myself when I vlog. And it's a really good way of knowing everything's in shot as I record it. You can see the little cute Pikachu there on Claire's camera. Very adorable. She made sure I said that in the video. Now, this is what we normally use. However, I've gone and bought this bad boy right here. Now, the great thing about the camera I'm using at the moment is that it's really portable, but I want to show you this one because it looks crazy. Now, I haven't messed with the settings at all, so it may not look perfect, but look at this crazy wide angle lens. Wow, look how you can see the whole background. So potentially, if you guys like this camera, I may start using this one a little bit more. You can see more that's going around me, and potentially, let's give this a go actually. you may be able to see my phone really clearly as well. Does that work? Let me know. Potentially this could be the new vlogging camera. Let me know what you think of it, because I think it's pretty awesome. So I don't know how I forgot this, but literally today, so when the doorbell rings, it's either a few things. Either it's someone that has found the house and wants to say hello, which I do not encourage. I love meeting you guys, but my home's kind of like my personal space, you know what I mean? So if you see her out and about, please come and say hello. But I had one person drove with their grandma down for hours and knocked on my door to say hello. Don't do that, guys, all right? Would not recommend, but if you see me out and about, I love meeting you guys. Or generally, it's one of the many, many packages that we have that comes to the house. And today, look what PlayStation sent me. They got their new VR headset. We got, oh God, I'm breaking everything already, Ali, what are you doing? The new PlayStation Move controllers. Never actually used these before, but they look pretty cool. And on top of that, the camera that we need as well. So we need to set up the PlayStation VR, also need to set up the HTC Vive that got sent ages ago as well. So loads of fun new gaming toys are right here in the house. Who's ready for a little walkies? Who is the cutest looking doggy? Oh baby, baby, what are you doing? You can't hide in my coat. No, it is actually quite dark, unfortunately. So keep on saying, the closer we get to winter, the worse the weather gets, and also the darker it gets earlier, which sucks. I like going on Pokemon adventures in the daytime late, and we can't do that during the winter. But, as I said, with all of this talk of 100-kilometer eggs, which is absolute rubbish, as you guys have already talked about, we need to go on this walk to try and get all 6 of these hatching. And you know what I'm going to do? I wasn't sure at the beginning of the episode if I was gonna, but I'm going to incubate all of the 10-kilometer eggs. So let me just buy a few more incubators. Do I have any money to actually buy any more incubators? I pray I do. Yes, we do. Thank goodness. All right, let's pick up a few more of these, add them to our collection. I honestly swear to God, must have gone to like 100 of these incubators. So let's put all 3 of our 10-kilometer eggs into their incubators, which means probably honestly over the next few days we will have an episode where we'll get 3 10-kilometer eggs all hatching at the same time. I'm so excited. The sun is literally setting off in the distance there, and Claire's like, oh, I've got an egg to hatch. I grab the phone off you, lock it, I'm like, stop, I need to put this in the video. So Claire, how many eggs do you got?
So I've got 8 incubated at the moment. Nice. I've got either 1 2K about to hatch. Okay. I've got 10K that's not going to hatch yet. I think I've got about 5 or 6 5K eggs.
Could be good, boys. Okay, let's get the phone open. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's nice.
Like 5 or 2.
We got, that's a 5. That's a 5. Claire, you said there'd be loads of them. Where are they all? Oh, you got a single 2K. Okay. That one will definitely hatch in a second, guys. Don't worry. Sorry. We are disappointed in you. So Claire's 2K is about to hatch. It is so dark right now. We just realized we've got no food, so I think we're going to walk to the shops and get some food. But the important thing is that this egg is good. I'm saying Pikachu. All right, don't touch it yet. Let's line up the camera.
Pikachu would be really good because I don't have Raichu yet.
That'd be so good. Anything else? Any starters really? Charmander?
Yeah, starters,
Pidgey.
any of them. Oh my gosh, why did you jinx it? As soon as you said Pidgey, you popped out.
So there's me out there getting 100% IV Abras, and Claire getting Pidgeys.
Probably like my 40th Pidgey egg.
Do you hear how many candies I got for Pidgey, by the way?
What?
760.
Well, I did mine at work the other day.
You do all of them?
I got 50,000 XP.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, I could top 100,000.
Yeah. With you, it won't be how much candy you've got, it's how quickly can you click.
Because I want to do it in one lump sum, but I won't be able to exit and reactivate another lucky egg and go back in.
Yeah, you'd have to like check in how many you got.
Guys, it'll happen soon. Watch out, 100k XP, baby. So when I reviewed the Pokemon Go Plus device, I told you the range was a lot bigger than if you were just appearing in the game trying to capture a Pokemon. And I think we just had one of the most extreme examples of that. Check this out. So my character's here. This Zubat is there, and my Pokemon Go Plus locked onto it and caught it. That is literally like half a mile away. That's crazy. All right, so it's egg time. Finally, I don't know if this is gonna be the 3 5Ks or all 6 eggs in one go. Either way, we're ready, aren't we?
What are you actually super hoping for?
So, I meant to mention this earlier, Grimer.
Okay.
So rare. If I get a Grimer, I'll be so happy.
We didn't even see them in LA, really, did we?
No, like literally, honestly, there's like these Pokemon, which Lickitung, another example, Chansey, you got a Chansey in LA.
Yeah,
that was really good.
A wild Chansey.
So rare. So Grimer, I'm not honestly sure who else. Anything that's just a good high IV Pokemon would be amazing. So let's see. What's it going to be? Probably going to be great. Oh, that's still great.
What's your highest IV gas
93.
at the moment? Oh, it'd have to be pretty special one to beat that.
Let's have a look. What?
Oh.
It's not even a wonder. Well, that can get out of here. Wow, all three of its stats are equal. That's such a troll.
But they're equally bad.
I know. Unfortunately, not going to match our 93 Garci that I showed you guys earlier today. So.
Oh, Ponyta, nice.
Still love. Do you remember we got so hyped for Ponytas when it first came out? 859. Let's have a look.
859 is really high.
Attack. Okay, it's good. It's good. We'll IV calculate it in a little bit. Definitely going to be a third one. Let's see what this is going to be. Oh, come on. Make it Growlithe. Goldeen.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Absolutely useless. We caught her seeking like the first week the game came out. We definitely don't do that. She's like, I am so
Goldeen.
Eevee found the candy. Okay.
Well done, baby.
Good job. So, honestly, actually quite good egg hatches, but those 2Ks not quite ready. So we're going to head back home, and I'm sure they'll hatch on the way, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Pikachu, starting Pokemon.
Little Pikachu.
We'll see. So Claire, being a beautiful light lady for us, is making sure that we can see this 2-kilometer egg hatch in the middle of a race course.
It's so cold.
So cold. We're going to do this as quickly as we can, so Claire and Evie can get back home into the warmth. Now, hopefully, this is going to be worth it if we get a good Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, my ears froze for a Rattata.
No, shh, babe, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Two more chances. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Let's see. If it's not great, I genuinely really apologise.
I'm not happy.
Oh, that's
okay.
sick.
I'll take that.
That's awesome. I've actually been 83 candies. I'm getting my way up to another one.
Yeah.
Let's appraise this one. I think that's not going to be amazing.
But it was an egg.
Yeah, so I've got a 600 one and 375 never going to be as good. All right, at least Claire's frozen her ears for a good reason. It's okay. You can give us another one. Oh! 486. That's my best 2Ks ever. Wonder, HP. Yo, that's awesome.
Such a little cutie pie as well.
Amazing 2Ks. Guys, we'll go home really quick. IV appraise them to find out exactly what they are. But this little one, mwah, we need to get back to walk into the warmth.
I need a hot water bottle. I think Evie does as well.
Yeah, poor little thing. She's like, take us home, we're going. Good God, did you enjoy that little walkies? It was cold though, wasn't it? Have you still got your cute little butt? You do, look at you. You literally are a princess, aren't you? So after a freezing walk, we are back home now in the warmth of our home, thank goodness. Today's been a lot more vloggy than Pokemon Go-y, but as we know, there's not a lot to do in Pokemon Go at the moment. We've had some awesome egg hatches today, and I know you guys miss my vlogs, which I used to do before Pokemon Go came out, where they were just literally in the flat, letting you guys know what I was up to, letting you know any packages I got. It's been fun doing that again today as well. But I've IV checked the Pokemon we hatched today. Now, unfortunately, because Bulbasaur isn't even a wonder, I am just going to get rid of that guy. But the Pikachu is 86. Pretty damn good. Really pleased with that. So glad I got Pikachu and a Bulbasaur in 2K. So lucky. Now the Ghastly as well, unfortunately, if we appraise it, again, only captures our attention. We got the 93 one earlier today as well. So let's get rid of that guy, which leaves us with a 95% IV Ponyta, which is outstanding. So you know what? Since we're sitting on 151 Ponyta candies, let's evolve this one into a Rapidash. I know the multiplier is terrible, so it's not going to come out too great, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys really enjoyed another Pokemon Go episode. I've got some really cool video ideas to come up with over the next few days, so look out for them. So excited to share with you guys some of the stuff I want to talk about for Pokemon Go. It's going to be awesome. Of course, we're sitting on loads of candies, so I need to do the batch evolution and just see how much XP we can get in one go. 1,248. Not a great moveset, unfortunately, but the IV's still decent. So a mixed bag there for the evolution, but I still love Ponyta. I think it looks fantastic with its flaming hair going behind it. So unfortunately, guys, as we said, oh hey, what's up, Mrs.? What is up, Tinkerbell? As we said earlier today, if you see any videos or anybody telling you at school of the 100k eggs coming of legendaries, it's not true, unfortunately, but there could be different distances with the Gen 2 baby Pokemon through the new breeding system, so we'll find out about that as well. I've had so much fun today vlogging with you guys, hatching loads of eggs, evolving right at the end there. This little one has had a great time as well on her walk. So, actually, the whole squad's here. Evie, Darcy, and Oliver. Hopefully you guys have really enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more Pokemon Go, and I'll see you guys next time.